random stuff while being at random places at the start.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, let's do my comms, my daily comms first.
Sure.
God, the teleport time is so slow now.
Take it easy.
What did they do to it?
Busted. Let me scry. Here comes the catch. Nice and spicy.
Oh, I mean, the artifact rater is
Take it easy.
dead on. Also, it's probably one online one. Check, go check.
Yeah, sure.
I'm still curious about my flower on yellow that was on child that was stolen a long time ago.
Nice.
Man, I didn't realize I had such a perfect artifact from a long time ago. What the hell?
Yeah. Just gone unnoticed.
17.5 times 2, so it's... Yeah, I got my math count 34, 35. Plus 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that flower had a 42.8 crit value with,
Yeah.
with energy recharge as a substat and a flat attack. Unfortunately flat attack, but whatever.
Wow.
If only it was attack percent. But it's useless on Yellen. I think you only rolled crit rate.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, you only rolled crit rate. Wow.
Due moment.
No wonder why I shitty artifact luck at early game, because that was the only piece I had that was considered good.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, Yellen cannot. My Yellen still cannot one shot the Elytra Tower.
Yeah, most of the damage needs to come from opponents that she can hit.
No, what?
Game's up.
Oh,
Fun's over.
the breakthrough bulk.
Take it
The
easy.
charge shot. Can almost one shot the Elytra Tower. The daily comp is just Elytra Tower.
There's not long there, I quite long.
Take it easy.
Guess I didn't. Okay, let's upgrade this. Hopefully it gets crit damage. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
But yeah, I need to go to your teapot and steal some stuff.
Yeah, sure. Flat attack, not worth. Okay, let's see. Anything else I need to do? Teleport's done, so the mission's done. Tomorrow I'll complete the original resin, so I don't really need to collect conditions.
Oh yeah, original resin. That's been expiring. Eight days over.
You have time.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have like 5 Shibas now.
Nice.
Wrong button. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Two studios.
Come on game, please make another kind of some kind of like repeatable content. Yeah, I don't care if it's even 15 days. Just make it loop between Spiral Abyss and that thing.
Uh-huh.
So it's like Spiral Abyss 1 week, then the other week is whatever the next repeatable content will be. I got the most annoying monster quest of all is on that the Flora that one.
It's getting a little cold. Time to bundle up.
What the heck is the camera angle thing?
Decided by destiny. Take it easy. Quietly now.
My god. Staircase. Yeah, Ellen's nightmare.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Hey, we got this commission. Oh my god.
Take it easy.
Oh my god, from Flora to Alama's mission. Wow. The guys always
Oh,
the list
that
is the lead. Have the what was it called? The order Eritrean port
Bliss.
for 3. It's the first, third, and last one. Oh my god,
I see.
I almost like. Oh wait, I don't think they meant that.
Umbra Bliss. Billis Orchis. Such a weird name.
You can just say Yellen story quest, bro. People will understand
Nah.
that. People will understand that more than whatever that name is.
Nobody's gonna watch anyway. This is just
Yeah.
for...
You gotta look back at your own channels. Like, what is this?
No, it's actually pretty understandable because I follow a format, so that's why I'm even doing this this way.
Bro.
Add Astra.
Oh,
Thank you for
it's go books today, right? Oh, god damn it. I guess time to farm more emblems and my SP. Ah, jeez.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Take it easy.
Nice and spicy. Hey-ya! Delved into destiny.
Solidify!
Let me scribe. Out of the frying pan.
I will have order!
Decided by destiny.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Eat this!
Take it easy.
Crit damage further. Rather was see track.
What?
I have a crit damage feather, but then it's a low roll.
Just go still a roll on crit damage. Go.
Yeah. I'll do it after I clear my resins. See that.
Gather! This is order!
Time to start the stream.
Delved into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Sorry, you should be loud.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay,
Quietly now.
Shadows of fate. Nice and spicy.
I will have order!
Busted.
Makes sense.
Interesting. Apparently I tried to do the Zhongli trick with the launch the beast mage up into the sky. But
Oh, it's actually quite easy.
it
You get a
it
timing.
didn't work, but then it instantly did 18,000 damage.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you can just clip through the pillar and then it does more.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
it does more.
I was like, what?
Oh god, who's Hui Xin?
Huh?
Wait, we have met her before. Oh no, the start of Yelen's quest. Because Paimon is acting like we know her.
Wait,
So we probably know her somewhere. Oh god. I don't know, is it who's manager?
the
The
uncle.
opera singer?
No, it's the uncle Tian. The tension of
Decided by destiny.
the
Order guide you!
Oh, secretary, right.
Here comes the catch.
oh my god, yeah, the DPS is so good.
Take it easy.
My god, I swear they need to like increase the chance of crit rate or crit damage being the main stat of a circlet. It's so rare.
Why not just make it the main stat? Have the same percent chance as defense, attack,
Yeah,
and elemental mastery.
it's like
Why?
I mean it's like what that's what I meant like something like that. I swear, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, I think I have like 22 crit rate circlets, but I can assure you that like half of them are shit.
Mine, all of them are shit, except for a few that I've upgraded.
I got a few with like 20% crit damage or something like that. A few, right?
Oh, nice.
Stabilize!
Fate is upon you.
Okay, let's go.
Game's up. Fun is over. Gotcha.
After key.
Delve into destiny.
Can we go in or do we have to come to this?
No, go to the roof.
Oh,
Or the
roof.
balcony.
Okay, let's look at this suspicious person.
There's a staircase.
Yeah. Oh right, it's Mona.
Bruh.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, my finger switchy to a 10 full, but no.
Nice.
Jeez, I don't know if I should sacrifice energy recharge for crit damage.
On who?
Yellen, yeah, cause I mean, okay, to be fair, my crit damage is already off the charts, so
If you think you are not
yeah.
getting your out in time, then go ahead.
I am only if I have double hydro or double electro, cause electro is, you know.
Yeah.
And this is like, if this get energy recharge, this is the perfect piece for Yellen.
We shall see them.
Yes. Oh fuck. Never mind, it's no longer the perfect piece for Yellen.
Nice.
It rolled attack percent, but oh well. Still,
Not bad.
it's still good for like a random general piece now.
Yep.
Oh, it rolled HP percent. Oh god, it rolled HP percent. I really used all my luck last week, eh?
Nice.
I saw if this rolls HP percent like 2 more times. Oh, it rolled attack percent. Oh my god, it's actually dodging crit.
Nice.
Actually, it dodged
Time to
stuff,
discard it.
yeah. I just use it as artifact XP. Oh my god, it legit dodge. Crit damage all the way.
Nice. Time to throw it away.
Nice. Do I have any more 4 substat? Oh, come on man, why my Shiminawa why my 4-star Shiminawa piece look like this? It has ER crit damage.
I see.
All the pain.
I wonder if this dialogue changes based on whether we do the event first or we do the story first.
You can't do what
Oh,
you,
you can't do the.
you need to clear the Archon quest first to get that stuff.
Oh, you need clear. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't even unlock you can't even use the key to unlock the quest without completing the Archon quest.
Oh, then I see. Yalla.
Okay, do I have any 4-stat crit damage flowers? Apparently not. Interesting.
Not really interested.
Ouch. It rolled flat attack 3 times, are you serious?
Throw it away.
Eh? No, you rolled it 3 times. Oh my god. So much copium pieces. Oh wait. Goblet. Like I hate how you can't judge the goblet by just going crit damage and then viewing them.
Wait, say again? The goblet
Like-
just create.
Like you can't rate based on filtering that because they will just give you the most random pieces.
Oh, yeah. So just don't.
Yeah, you have to like filter by like each element of
No, you can filter by element first, then crit rate or crit damage.
yeah. I suppose so. But I'd rather just look at all the pyro goblet at the same time.
Yellen is the new owner of the tea house? What?
Yes, I did say that last week.
Yes, you did, but it's like she just comes up and just says she's the new owner. Like what?
Yes, why not? It's called lazy plot lines.
The hell?
I should just realize my electro goblet game is so
Yeah, yes it is.
cryon also actually. Oops. Oh, I could give this to Sanctuary.
Okay, I'll go do something. I'll be back real quick.
What am I doing my goblets? Jesus. Sanctuary, you. Oh, Lychee, I see. Oh, nothing gonna beat that. Oh, let's just continue looking at goblets.
Got water and let's go. Go to the pavilion. Pavilion is over there. I like how jumping off a cliff is faster than than running up some stairs.
Yes.
Yoink. That could have been a bit bad. Oh boy. Yep.
Oh, let's try this one. Please get crit damage. Fuck.
Oh, so it's still true.
Come on, I will crit rate. Nope, just energy recharge on the hammer. I guess if any geo unit needs that much energy recharge. I suppose that's good.
Nice.
Plus, it's a 7 fates thing. Oh my gosh.
How's
Is there a point?
Yep. Hibiko just died. Very nice. Have an egg. Okay, let's read some manifestos. Main posts. Focusing on people's livelihoods, government's both great. Everyone seems not bad. Zing's domestic affairs, and affairs, checks, balances, detail. Problem solving.
Defense percentage.
I did not mean to click that. Commercial issues. Holy shit, dude, your attitude. Dude, the instant you walked in, I would have failed you without your superior.
Yes, the story quest is interesting. The plot lines.
Might want to be more learned than me. One is the traveler that saved your freaking harbor, the other one is your underground leader.
Yes. Oh, so just steal it from you, I suppose. I doesn't have to run these few pieces.
Man, your communication skills.
How the hell did this piece manage to dodge that so hard? Oh, okay, that's not gone. Oh, this is slightly better.
He's just stating his work experience.
Man, what weapon is good on Yunjin, sir? Okay, I'll just use the catch because I have no idea how to use it.
Defense. Oh, whoops.
Is there any defense spear? Oh, there is, but I don't think I have it. Oh wait, no, it's only deathmatch. Oh, so I'll just use catch on her. A bit weird.
But why?
I have no use for the other. I'm using all the other spears.
Don't you have another Jade Wing Spear?
I do, but she never goes on field other than E and Qing
The
only.
counter, yeah.
So it makes no sense. Maybe on Raiden a bit makes sense to have the Jade Cutter, but I rather have my energy recharge. If only I have this version of the bow, I can put this on Yellen. But Viola has a spear, it has her own bow. Oh, that's engine.
Meh.
What?
Cheryl is just being a
It's
dick.
suddenly so loud, sir. What the hell?
No, it's just. Oh, I was. Sorry.
It's like you went closer to your
Meh.
mic.
Meh.
Which opera
Dude,
shall
I
we
just did
perform
it.
today?
Songs from Traveler. Just meh.
Yes.
That
Very
much I
well.
got.
Let me try. Suffocate.
And leap.
Stabilize. End you.
Observe. Break a leg.
How much am I?
Cascade.
The third guy. is a snake.
Wait, what? Why is my? Oh my god! Why is my Ayato auto attack doing 12k damage? What the hell?
Nice.
I didn't even beat him physical.
Oh, what? Wait.
Eugene is broken. What the hell?
Nice.
It's not even a C6 Eugene, but it's a C5, right? Yeah. Hey god. I got stream in this case. Go watch this.
Okay, sure.
Okay, to be fair, it's double Geo also.
Okay.
You're watching, right?
Yeah, I'm
Let's
watching.
get down to business.
Your grand finale.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
15 page. Wow. I wanna have more crit with it though, I guess. But yeah, his normal attacks. Whoa.
More crit?
Yes, more crit rate. That's good. Why was he so low then? Just now your attack.
Cascade.
What? 15k? Quite high, what?
No, I mean your crits for your
Wasn't it
slashes.
quite high?
Yeah.
18k, 15k non-stop?
No, I mean like your proccing chance. It seemed very low.
But the man was high.
Less than 70.
But the man no.
Yeah, just now that one instance of you
Let me
doing it.
test it again.
It didn't seem like it's 77%. It seems low. It seemed lower than that. It might just be that one instance though. I'm not saying that it's 100%.
I'm pretty
so-
sure he quits almost every time though. It's just that his multiplier is big.
No, I'm just talking about him. It's not.
Solidify.
Observe. Break a leg.
The depth beckon.
Yeah, it's quitting all the time, I think.
Yeah, why just now you missed like 4 crits.
Your
Not
toast.
true.
Out of the frying pan. It's
Okay, that's
and
all.
leap.
Rise.
30 health. Hold on.
This is order.
Unleash.
Ah, stairs.
Strike is one.
Solidify. Be still.
Guys, auto attacks are like almost no different from this freaking thing, bro.
But hey, just hydro damage.
Yes. Hope it's not a glitch where the black sword is not proccing at all on the skill.
Yeah, fair enough.
What else? Come on, heal me. Also, I know a team comp now. It's gonna
Who's
be a
our
bit
target
weak.
this time?
Mono Hydro comp.
Why not?
Yes. Oh yeah, now time to do beta sign up. I thought I'll be fighting anything. Oh wait, I still can do these few quests. I
Go.
finished my quest list first because this is annoying the shit out of me.
Sure.
Somehow I have 2 unfinished world quests.
Cascade.
What's wrong here? It's this one. Talk to Luisu. Who's that? And what mission is this? Oh! Wait, it's a world quest? When the hell they are not this world quest?
No, this is new.
Oh. Oh no, I saw someone online, so I was like complaining that the daily comp was stuck because they haven't cleared this world quest.
Nice.
And then for some reason, because of the daily commission, there's 2 of these guys.
Ah,
It's like one
nice.
standing down right at me, and then the other one on the stage.
Nice.
Jinsa village. Oh,
Take it easy. Hup.
God damn it, Paimon.
yes. Oh my god. You know, why on earth did they not bother to like voice the workers, right? But then right, when they like put their hands together or like when they walk away,
Ah, yeah.
oh, what's the point at
Yes.
It's like, bro, it's like, don't voice, but then when they clap, suddenly got sound effects. Wow.
He's a snake. Anybody who wears that hat and has a mustache is a snake. Actually, he didn't have a mustache. Let's be.
It's red dye and some wood. Went to the following day, 18.
Shit. She has ninjas? But she's like the Ayato of Lie.
Sort of, I guess.
Very cool.
I mean, she's technically the ninja herself also.
Oh, I guess yeah, that's fair. I thought it was more of the boss leader that can fight, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't go snooping around.
Good roll.
But yeah, somewhat
Take it easy.
similar. Inazuma have the Tri mission, and Lie has
Take it easy.
And yellow. I don't even
no,
know her
not
organization
yeah,
is
what's it
called.
called? She just works under Ningon.
Ningguang.
I forget what's Ningon and the rest. What are they called? Qixing, is it?
Qixing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess Lie has Qixing. Millie is just a military force.
fair enough.
I guess it's technically part of something similar to Chai Commission, but the Chai Commission, each of the commission have their own force, bro.
Yeah.
So messy.
How the Kamisato is the ceremonial one.
Yes. But they technically have their own like quote unquote military force.
Oh yeah, they're still a prominent family. They have their own like
Yes.
private military, I guess.
Yes. For ceremonial purposes. Oh,
Hey, they must protect themselves when performing ceremonies. After all, security of ceremonies is probably still them.
apparently so. And then Mina Monster just have the Knights of bonus.
The widest range of incompetent to competent.
Yes. They have everything in there.
Yeah. At one end you have like Noelle, strongest mate ever.
Technically she's not yet.
Oh yeah, true. It's like
She's not even the Knights of
just
bonus,
mate.
she's just a
Yeah,
mate.
she's just a mate. Yeah.
But she's
And
like
then,
as strong as Saitama for some reason in law.
yeah. Then at the other one, there's the daily commission guy who got lost with Master Baka. Then he didn't even leave Mondstadt
Yes.
on the trip to around the world or something.
Yes.
Just be like, I don't want to go back. What?
Small
Take it easy.
thing moments. Oh wait to get to the wait to get to this part, what the hell?
Okay, go to the north.
Oh Yinjin, oh my god. I forgot Yinjin was I didn't even realize Yinjin was in the story guys, even though I saw her earlier.
Nice. Oh, Bolai. Yeah, you never see you on top, do you? That's Assassin's Creed this.
Yes. Okay, the workers are just like extra XP, I guess, and primo gems.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I don't even get primo gems for this one. Maybe when completing it.
Yeah.
After completing this world quest first, I'll make lunch and I'll come back and do the other world quest.
Sure.
Yes, it'll just be a 5 minutes. 5 minutes of random AFK. If only this game is controller compatible.
Yeah. I just saw a dialogue option that says, after Bolai says, "These sunset tears are mine." Well, I got enough of them in my bag.
Yes. We have 5,000. We have 5,000 sunset tears in our bags.
Actually, I don't have that much. I don't
I don't
think
even
I
know
play
how
that
much I
much.
have. I think I have like 5,000 mint.
Damn.
Yes. Let's check. It seems like I need some hostels. But what else? I think 85 is a good amount. Wait, which one is it? Is it over here or is it over here? Oh, I have almost 6,000 mints. I have 7,000 berries. And sunset, yes, let me go find it.
Damn.
What the hell is sunset? Is it food? So benign. Oh, no, I only have 1,000 sunset here. It's probably because I keep crafting something with sunset here and I don't realize that.
I see. Assassin's Creed.
Okay, you won't be doing any assassination.
No, Assassin's Creed eavesdropping missions.
Yes. All you'll be doing is snooping around, lying to people, getting some
Haha.
clues.
Take it easy.
Crouch. Hot. Ah yes, traveler. If you want to hide, stick your head into a cabinet
Oh, it's
through the side of the wall.
it's the part where they're talking about glassware now.
This is not suspicious at all.
Yes. Somehow the Outlander can blend in with the crowd by standing a small distance away from them only.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Yunjin wanted to invite Xinyan to a rock and roll concert. What? Or did you want to do something with that? Oh, my God, I'm so lazy to read the dialogue for this world quest.
Yes. Hey, at least there is some.
Yes, wow, completed world quest. Oh, you get a furniture for this world quest. Wow.
Take it easy.
Oh yeah, it's the stage for the
Yeah.
top of the Jade Chamber there. Ah. Paimon just got bribed.
Yes, Paimon is easily bribed. Oh, so I'll be back. I'll go make
Sure.
me
Adios.
Maggie me.
self-worth. Still probably faster. Yoink. He's a snake. I may be bad at math, but I'm not that bad. That's a scam. Oh. Sense the regret. Yes, one for 300, three for 1,000. Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just listening to the dialogue. Dude, you met the guy. Sells you a fish for 300 and a
Yeah.
steak for 1,000.
Gee,
Amazing.
that's very big brain. Cause people will buy 3 fish now instead of 1 when they needed 1.
Dude, but you know that's a scam, right?
It's like reverse psychology. What do you mean? People have been putting discount, 50%
Oh yeah, true.
discount, but then that's the original price anyway. So, what do you mean that's a scam?
And then no, that's not a scam. Because after that they'll not revert, they will just increase the price back after the discount, supposed discount. Boom.
Yeah.
That's how you do inflation, right?
Yes, this is how we doom society, Bryce. Yes.
Wow.
I mean, technically, we're not the only ones causing inflation.
Yeah, true.
There's banks for one. Oh wait, that's it? Just talk to this person? Wow. Well, I'm done with all my available workers that I bothered to find. Oh gosh, that was so bad. Oh wait, shit, I haven't. For some reason, I haven't used my artifact boxes from freaking Spiral. Oh, must I use them here?
He's a snake.
Oh, that's shit. So. Oh, god damn it. Okay, another decent piece. Oh, no, man, okay, I'll watch.
They definitely got bought off. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Yellen.
Are you cutting something?
No, I'm just singing down a metal hammer.
Oh.
That doesn't sound right. A metal toy like keychain. Yes.
Oh. After collecting these, I have to pay those hangout, I suppose. Something that is voiced. Man, even this version is quite dry. It's supposed to be like, it's like the higher version of the. The higher the version, the more boring it gets.
All tasks have been handed out. Relaxing.
Okay, so pay those hangouts.
Nobody said anything about how his success came to be, Paimon.
Wait, can you accidentally start a hangout without initiating a hangout, alright?
No, I think you need to initiate.
As I gaze out upon
Oh, thank God you can teleport to the alcohol. Yes. Hello, Beidou. Instantly here.
Well, would you look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, look who the sea washed up.
Ahoy there, traveler! So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma. Are the rumors true?
That's what I heard too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's Vision Hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done, traveler.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough.
Ah, yes. It's all travel
Look
on
at you
first.
being so
Speak to
modest.
Chauvin.
We all know what you did to protect Liyue
and
Harbor.
end up causing a war.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The honorary knight. Pretty impressive.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
He's working with
That's
someone.
right. Wow, I'm getting excited just thinking of being the traveler's crewmate. Hey, what do you say we arm wrestle?
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh, Captain on deck!
Captain, we were just trying to talk the traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beidou. Surely you've got a way
Find
to
out
get the
more,
traveler
find
on
out.
board.
Well, she's on board right now for the celebration, isn't she?
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
Damn, do we
All
need to
right,
do
all
this
right,
with
I
all
get
three
it
of
now.
them?
There is something
Do we need to
special
do
about
this
you,
with all three of
traveler.
them or
No,
something?
no,
You earned
no.
everyone's
Only the guy.
respect,
Yeah.
myself
Okay.
included.
The other two is
So
very
it
stalking
goes
the,
without saying that the Crux would
the
be
two other
honored to have a
contenders.
crew member such as yourself.
No doubt about that.
Wait, let me hear these things.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set
Wait,
off
so what
on
you
a
just said?
journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
The two yellow
Should a
goons
hero
that she
really
sent
drop
out
what they're
is
doing
stalking
just
the
to
other
spend
two.
day
About
after
two.
day
Oh, I
drifting
see.
at sea
Yeah,
with
fair enough.
us?
Yeah, just stalking the
Well,
most
if that were the
potential one.
case, then the Crux, known for
To-
always
to,
moving
like,
forward to the
cause
next
destruction
horizon,
or
To
would
confirm
instead be
if
holding
she
someone back.
identity.
confirm if he's
Right.
doing something good or doing
I guess we
something
didn't think that part through.
Fair enough.
bad. Background check.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on
high
making
backgrounds.
yourselves the strongest that you can be. If we are
Check the
powerful, they will
manifesto.
come to us. Isn't
Wait,
that
how
why
far is
everyone
this?
here chose to come aboard in the
Just
first
closer, just
place?
teleport
Yes? A strong sailor is always looking for a sturdy ship.
down. The manifesto.
I guess I almost forgot the first lesson you ever taught me. Thanks for the reminder, Captain.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss.
How did it start with Beidou being three huts? The hell?
I'm glad you came. Welcome back
Beidou
aboard.
being a what?
Beidou's hangout start off being three huts.
Nice.
Yes.
Can gain more.
Nah, don't mention it. As a host, it would be pretty embarrassing
God,
to continue
heaps.
letting my guests be put on the spot like that. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your
some
strength
reading.
and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way. All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma,
Oh, wait, there
I
was
think
6
your
huts the
good
whole
luck
time in
must
total?
have rubbed off on me on the way over.
What?
I made an
Am I
interesting
freaking
find on
high?
the beach shortly after
No,
we parted
seriously, fuck.
ways.
Why is sick?
Let's talk
What?
about it over there.
Hey, look at my
It's a little
stream.
quieter.
Yes, I am.
What the hell?
I have no
I
idea.
thought I'm high, bro. Holy shit.
Okay, varieties C7 stronger in recent years. Sure. You sea monsters consists of the following.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby.
What's the
Probably belonged to
defense?
Inazuman pirates. We searched the wreckage and found a map. At first, I thought it was a nautical
Oh, we're
chart.
going for a
I was
treasure
thinking we
hunt.
might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky.
Wow.
But after a closer
Terms of
look,
this.
I realized it wasn't a map of the,
The
sea
Stone
at all.
Forest? Why
It
do
was
you
a
need to go to the
Liyue
Stone
treasure
Forest?
map,
What?
and no ordinary one at that.
Oh, yeah, what?
Wait, why would Inazuma have a Liyue treasure map? Oh wait, oh yeah, of course they're pirates. Never mind. Is there a demonic
Oh,
presence
the
in the
road
area?
feeds off
Yes.
transportation of
Nothing
goods.
like
Those are okay,
that.
but
I
Stone
just mean
Forest
that
is
the map was a
confusing.
mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Liyue.
Oh, might be beneficial
As
to
for its exact
everyone.
location, I have no idea. I'd say I've explored Liyue
Roads
pretty
and
extensively,
bridges.
but still, this one managed to beat me. So, I thought of you.
Suggesting
Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right? Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands. Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
What the hell is this map? It just looks like a
So-
bear.
Where do you think it is?
yeah.
This greely paints looks more like it.
Oh, the Paimon,
Oily
not Paimon,
plains.
the passage
I
about
never would have
the
gotten that. How can you
chasm
tell?
mine's a bit suspicious.
The what?
The passage about the chasm is a bit suspicious.
Yes. Oh, yeah, reading the manifest.
Manifesto.
Yes. Yeah, correct. I think it's a mine one. The topology of the area is most closely one. Hello.
Oh, okay then. So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you noticed that. You sure have an eye for detail. Let's head over there and take a look. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
I like how the voice the dialogue doesn't make sense. They're like, why do you know it's greely paint? They're like, oh, I think it's hunter's intuition. Then they're like, you have an eye for detail. Like, what? I thought intuition was just like somewhat of intelligent guess or based on your own senses. Other than
No,
than seeing.
intuition is instinct, bro.
Yeah, you're non. How's it called? I guess the not six senses. The not. Is it
should
five or
be
six
around
senses?
here, right?
Not part of the five senses.
Yeah.
Who are they? Oh, it's a bunch of treasure hoarders. I guess the treasure's for real then. There are quite a few of them. If things go south and fists start flying, stay behind me. I'm more than a match for these amateurs.
Oh, Vader's trying to protect us, but oh well, they've totally not fought against gods and semi-gods.
Keep digging, boys. Once we have our
I
hands
guess
on the
they're called
treasure,
demigods, but-
everyone gets a share.
Yeah.
You can all hold it right there.
Huh? Who's that barking orders? Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going
He's
if you
doing it
got
for
a
the
death
people, like
wish.
his manifesto.
What the? It's Captain Beto. Run, boys, run!
Nobody move.
Captain Beto, Lord of the Ocean. This is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I swear. I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back. Please, have mercy. Will you spare us? Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul. If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go. It was me that disrespected you. They never did and never would.
Is that right? Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. I'll let you off the hook this time. Get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Beto. Thank you.
Wait.
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beto require?
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule of first come, first served. You found it first, so Name your price. I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beto stealing other people's treasure, can I?
Captain Beto, we wouldn't dare take more from you. Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words. Please, take it.
Oh? Well, if you insist. I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track. If you want to mend your ways and put all this behind you, the Crux can probably arrange some odd jobs in the port for you. It'd be humble work, but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got going now, if you ask me.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beto. On behalf of me and all my boys.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here. This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it. Those rocks look kind of weird. Nothing. Let's keep looking. What are those hilly trolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
Not the best
I
situation
will have
ever over
order.
here.
Crumble!
Break a leg! Here comes the catch.
Yeah, Joe is the only way I can break these chutes. Why is that attack so high?
Nope, not here either. Now that we've searched all the places of interest in this area and come up with nothing, you got any ideas? It's,
Captain Beto! Captain Beto!
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beto! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far, because we were thinking about what you said and... Well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from all of this and get on the straight and narrow.
Oh? Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely sure.
Okay then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the general public, you'll be associates of the Crux. So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you can start.
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable Captain Beto. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened. And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future? Even the tiniest shred of hope?
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere. So, it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
Thank you, Captain Beto. Thank you 1,000 times over. I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else. It still hasn't turned up?
Why? Do you have any clues?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Gualey Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us.
Okay.
So
And the
maybe
power
the
bomb
other
from
one
the-
might be what you're looking for. Not too far from here, but I'm
top
just
of the
not sure of the exact location.
chamber.
All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market. The answer's hidden inside a poem which goes like this. Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave. As for the ruins long forsaken part, I do know of some ruins near here, but beyond that line, I don't...
Paimon,
just not
you
smart
are
enough.
terrible.
So a treasure clue hidden in a poem, huh? Don't worry, we got this. See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling her Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a piece of cake for her. Am I right? Okay then. Let's start by heading to the site and surveying the scene. Maybe we'll find some other clues over there.
Okay, come on, boys. You heard the captain. Lead the way.
I'll just nearby here. Ruins long forsaken.
These are the long forsaken ruins from the poem. Apparently they were once full of treasure, but judging by the state of them now, it's probably long gone.
It seems that we need to dig deeper into this poem. Drunkenly, I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave. Do you have any ideas? Somewhere you can see the ruins from. So somewhere not too far from here? Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
Dusk.
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset.
Dusk and the shadow of a red-leaved tree. I think we can work with that. Let's take a look around. I think we're getting close.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Found it! At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands. A check from the Northland Bank. You really came through. We found the spot in no time. Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it. To us, this is just a check that you can exchange at Northland Bank for some Mora. But to some people, it's of huge importance. When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with a letter. I'll let you read it for yourself.
What? My game is glitched.
Finished?
Nice.
Look at this. Look at this
Yeah,
neatly
yeah,
written notes. Oh, it's so neat you can't even see it. Oh my god, I don't even have to reply.
Nice.
Okay, I was just gonna no answer.
Yeah. I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out... all I can say is, life is unpredictable. Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
Wow, Beto's so kind.
Take it easy.
Let's have Mona
Well,
stuck to them.
this is it.
She can
Oh
stay in
boys,
water, right?
it's time for your first job. Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, boss.
What's up? I see. But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely. Let's just pick one, huh? One's enough to show that you care. You've already helped me out so much today. Okay, off you go then. Take her the sakura bloom along with the check. And if she asks, tell her, your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
Yeah, computer one hang event. Oh my god. And now there's 50 more outcomes.
Nice. Okay, 2 things at the abandoned. Is there anything else?
But now they mark which one you have picked before, right?
Yeah.
Well, would you
So it
look
shouldn't
who's
be that
here?
hard.
Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, Look who the sea washed up!
Ahoy there, traveler.
Hey,
Keep
That's what I heard.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She's...
Look at you being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The honorary knight. Pretty impressive.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
But hey, what do you...
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh, Captain on deck!
Captain, we were just trying to talk the traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beto. Sure.
Well, she's on board right now.
Yeah, but just...
All right, I get it now. There is something special about you, traveler. You earned everyone's respect, myself included.
I know you
So
get like
it goes
a
without saying
Beidou,
that the Crux
you know,
would
those
be
with eye
honored
patches.
to have a crew member such as yourself.
You get alternate skin without
No
the eye
doubt about
patch.
that.
But then
Oh, I
again,
can see what's under
a
the
hero
eye.
like
Yeah.
yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without
Yes.
some bigger
Yes.
purpose in mind. So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us?
Only Beidou one is just
Well,
normal.
if that
It's
were
just
the case, then the Crux,
I see,
known
'cause
for always moving
pirates
forward to
usually
the
have-
next horizon,
have eye patch so
would
they don't get
instead
blinded
be
by the
holding
sun.
someone back.
Or something.
Right.
I heard something along those
I
lines.
guess we didn't think that
No,
part
it's
through.
because what the ship under usually
Remember,
has no electricity
rather
or
than
anything, so
seeking out
there's usually
strong
no light.
members to join us,
So you
should
shift
be
the eye patch
focusing on
around
making
to-
yourselves the
because
strongest
one
that
eye
you can
is
be.
more accustomed to
If
dark.
we are
right?
powerful,
Really, man?
they will come
No,
to us.
I don't know. I heard
Isn't
that
that why
somewhere.
everyone
not
here
sure if it's
chose
You know-
to
you know
come
how,
aboard
like,
in the first place?
Sometimes 12 o'clock our
Yes.
house below they're
A
very bright, right?
strong
Because
sailor
the
is
floor is freaking
always looking
white.
for a sturdy ship.
Oh yeah, that,
Yeah,
was
then you have
I
to
guess
close
I
one
almost
eye
forgot
fully
the first lesson
to
you
see
ever taught
properly.
me. Thanks
Yeah.
for the
Something like
reminder,
that
Captain.
helps to adjust. I don't know why
Just be
he
sure
does
you
that,
all
but
keep that in mind.
yeah.
Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss.
Dragon spine.
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
Writing.
Thanks.
Wait a second,
I'll
what?
take that. Some rumors have it that the leader of the Crux is so powerful that she could slay the mighty
The
Leviathan
Fortune.
Haishan without breaking a sweat. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we
And
are
so
today.
basically all the four
As the
star,
head of the fleet,
all the
my
four
task
stars,
is to keep us on
their
the right
their lord
course,
makes
no
them
matter
so
how
powerful
turbulent the seas
that
may become.
you question why they are
But then
four
again,
star.
the crew isn't usually this
Yes.
riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you,
Like
both your
Beidou, for
strength
example.
and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Beidou and Ningguang, for example.
Oh, is that so? Well, it just so happens that we're doing some recruitment and training for new crew members while we're back. It'll be a first-rate chance to learn the life of a sailor. Since you're interested, why don't you come along and experience a sailor's life firsthand? I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm in the same way you have on land. Good.
Show me the
Come
way.
with me. I've got something interesting for you to see. Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological
Oh, the fisherman
counseling,
must
and
be for
so
two,
on.
then.
They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux.
The shoot and the spear.
That's right. You catch on quick. As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. They'll make up the armed portion of our crew. Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals. So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
Let's check spear.
You truly are an adventurer at heart. Let's start with the fundamentals for any armed crew member. Basic boat handling. Follow me. These are some older skirmish boats that we keep on the Alcor as backup.
To the pavilion,
Although they've been
then
made
wait there
redundant
for
by
a
newer
day.
models now, they're still fully kitted out. They're perfect for when we need to do simulated battles as part of crew training. Disappointed? So this isn't quite on the scale that you had in mind, huh? To be honest, the Alcor going into battle is the last thing I'd ever want to see.
Slide.
In fact,
to the
out of
left.
all the confrontations we've ever
To the
had,
right.
almost all were resolved by negotiation. Only
Okay,
when
we wait here for
negotiations
a day.
fail do we consider deploying our armed fighters and skirmish boats, and they alone are enough to handle most situations. The only reason the Alcor would ever need to open fire would be if it were a fight to the
Is it
death.
8 or something?
The
Oh,
Alcor
yeah,
serves
let's put it
only
at 8
two
first, in
purposes:
case
to
it was
deter
supposed to be at 8.
or to destroy. We are an armed fleet with a strong sense of justice, not war-hungry lunatics. We're very careful about determining when to use force and exactly what level of force to use. All of this to say that mastering a small attack craft is quite enough for new crew members. Do you have any experience piloting
Nope, it was
small
supposed to
armed
be 9.
vessels?
I'm dumb. Boom, hour.
Yes, you can sail and fire at the same time, yes.
You mean you can do the jobs of a helmsman and a gunner simultaneously? Wow, that's quite an achievement. Even in the Crux, there are few who can do that. Seems like you're a natural. In that case, I'll skip the basics on how to operate your craft. The goal of this exercise is simple. Steer your skirmish boat along the prescribed route and return here within the time limit. You can start when you're ready. I'll be waiting here so I can observe your skills.
Oh, the skirmish boat is a red colored sailboat. Oh. Look at this skin. Wait, why do I have the infinite stamina on the boat?
Say again?
Have the infinite stamina on the skirmish boat.
No, it's because you're picking up those orbs. Orbs give you stamina.
Oh, legit. Oh.
Have you noticed you've been filling up?
Yeah, it's like going down and up. I didn't realize that. I thought they were like objective points or something. Wait, I missed 3 insignias. Wait, whatever. Oh, I didn't miss them. Okay.
Nicely done. That was a joy to watch. Perfect timing on the turns, you kept your craft stable on the straightaway. It was like watching a well-rehearsed show. All right. It's high time I introduced you to some of the more serious business that the Crux takes on. Come with me. We're going to Liyue Harbor.
What's the sound? Yes. God damn it.
You may be aware that as an armed fleet, the Crux is kinda like the maritime equivalent of a guard for hire. We work as an armed carrier, earning our keep by successfully delivering the goods entrusted to us from A to B. Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Attest to Yelan, probably.
It's probably Pontus.
Actually, it's trading in certain kinds of goods.
Hey, my hotshot accountant. Nice of you to join us.
Cut it out, boss. Juza sent me here with a message. He says preparations are now underway.
If you give me the all clear, I'll head straight over.
Okay. Be careful. Well, she has something to take care of. Mora Grubber was right, though. The other important side to our business, the less official side, is doing exactly what merchants do. Importing here, exporting there. The only difference between us and regular merchants is that our transactions aren't entirely above board. You'll see what I mean by that shortly. I'm taking you to see one such transaction for yourself. Come on, let's go meet our trading partner for the day.
Kami ka na sa illegal business. Should be a place to be at.
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Catch it while you can!
What do you have?
Hello there! Here at Nay's Professional Fishmongers, we've got everything you could ask for. So what do you need?
I want a bass head with all the teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Huh? You know bass have pharyngeal teeth, right? In the throat? How do you expect me to get all those out?
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders. Again, if it's short by 1 swim bladder, it's not the bass I want.
You're not making this easy for me. 1 bass means 1 swim bladder. Afraid that's not up to me.
Okay. Then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it's gotta have a total of 81 scales. That's 7 times 7, no more, no less.
What kind of fish scales are yellow outside and black inside? You sure this is a fish you're talking about? In any case, you can try all you want, but 7 times 7 is never gonna get you 81.
Hello.
Pardon my asking, but you're not a fish expert, are you? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have any of the things you're looking for. Look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve. I can accommodate anything they ask for. Seems you two are amateurs. So I'm sorry, but you'll have to go someplace else.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Like I said, Nay's Professional Fishmongers is for professionals. For amateurs, the place to go to would be Wise Amateur Fishmongers.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted. That was just the first step in the transaction to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
Interesting way to confirm the transaction.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Gotta run.
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Come take a look!
Is this Wise Amateur Fishmongers?
That's the one. We have all kinds of amateur stuff here. The more amateur, the more of it we got. What would you like?
We'd like a bass head.
No problem. Ours are all toothless, mind you.
And a bass trunk.
Oh, no problem. I'll stick an extra swim bladder in there for you. On the house.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint the scales yellow on the outside and black on the inside, so you can tell at a glance, this ain't no ordinary fishtail. If it's 7 times 7 you want, I can do you 81, 138, or even 648. It's up to you.
What kind of coded language
Great.
is this?
I like your style.
Oh, encrypted language.
We have a deal.
I appreciate your patronage.
Sound
Please, take your
sticky
order
one.
to our warehouse manager over there. A real amateur if I've ever met one. Proud to have you as a customer. No, we don't have the fish here. All fish sold at Wise Amateur Fishmongers are still swimming in the sea. Once we get the order in from the customer,
Gotta
we go
celebrate
fish it
with
out
a
for
TUI,
them.
dumbass.
The
Okay.
warehouse handles that side of things. Pay first, then we bring you the goods. That way you get the freshest catch.
You gotta get over.
Are you two here to collect your order, huh, Bade?
Yes, sir. We're here about that
At
bass.
the bank.
I didn't expect you to come in person, but we still need to follow procedure. The bass you want is not a standard specimen. Our fishermen need to wait for the right moment to catch it. You know the rules, I take it?
Of course.
Oh, well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have to wait till all the conditions are just right. That means the tide, the moon, and the wind. So, let me ask you this. When will the tide come in?
The fishing song will sound out at midnight.
How drunk will the moon
Then
be
don't get
before the
caught.
party's over?
It won't stop while the Star of Death shines.
I see, yes. Which way will the sea breeze be blowing?
The breeze should be bound for Guyan.
All right then, well received. I'll go and make arrangements.
Great. I think that wraps up everything we needed to do in Liyue Harbor. Let's head back and wait for the delivery. The 3 people we just met are our business partners. Nay's professional fishmongers and Wise amateur fishmongers are just cover names. The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods. The numbers of teeth, swim bladders, and scales all represent different specifications. Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was the instructions for the deal itself. Let me translate it for you. Tonight at midnight, the deal will take
Perfect
place
timing
in
to go to the
Guyan
tea
Stone
house and just
Forest.
hit 10.
The Alcor will wait there as long as needed. As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see tonight.
Stairs.
What if I were to say yes? What would you do then? Thank you. But don't worry, everything will be fine. I deeply value you as a friend, but ultimately, you're not with the Crux. I definitely don't want to cause you any trouble just because you hung out with me. So rest assured, we haven't broken any laws. At least not today.
At least not today, oh dear.
But not followed.
Take it easy.
Oh. Stone Forest, okay.
Captain Beidou, you gave me quite the surprise when you showed up in person earlier today.
Well, my friend is visiting, so I wanted to show her how the Crux handles some of its important business.
I see. You two must be close.
You got that right. Now, down to business. Have you brought the goods?
Yep, all here. Please, feel free to take stock.
Stop! Nobody move! We have received certain information pertaining to a potential illegal business transaction at this location. Apologies, Captain Beidou, but I'm going to need to inspect those goods.
Oh? An illegal business transaction, you say? Well, all the goods are here. If you have any suspicions, please inspect them at your leisure.
Okay.
Captain,
quietness
everything's
there.
been checked. It's just a bunch of potatoes, flour, and
Quietness
so on.
sick
And
is.
all the paperwork checks out too.
Potato.
Xing Chiu, Mona is
Everything's
fine.
been
Burnett
checked
is too
twice
loud.
over.
I think
There's
Ye is
not
bit
a
too
single
loud as well.
contraband item here. The paperwork was approved by the Ministry of Civil Affairs, and the tax declarations are all in order.
Looks like you've managed to clear everything up. I suppose we can put this down as a simple misunderstanding.
Yes, apologies. This was a mistake on our end. Come on, let's go.
Nah, Kazuha.
Bravo, Captain Beidou. This was rather ingenious. Seems like your friend still has a little catching up to do.
Let's try that.
I know you have a lot of questions. Come on, take a walk with me and I'll lay it all out for you.
Well, I'll leave you both to it. Captain Beidou, I look forward to doing business with you again. Take care.
You probably thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today. The truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe. What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor, have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time. In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words,
It's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble.
oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe. But how does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see. Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Mora Grubber, the accountant. With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch. After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith to us.
Oh, it's green.
Looking at the time, it should be any second now. Look, that's the signal.
Oh, the fire will be a signal.
Tonight's real deal is officially done. Do you have any more questions?
This.
You're right. Never underestimate her. But as long as we don't take things too far, she won't look into it too closely. She knows that neither you nor I would do anything to harm Liyue. In any case, there's another higher level watch list at the Ministry of Civil Affairs above the one we're on. It's top secret. Even I don't know whose names are on it. But I do know that the individuals and organizations on that list are the ones the Qixing are really wary of. I've gotten off topic. On some level, Ningguang and I are actually business partners too. Reason being, I'm the only one who can get her some of the more obscure treasures she wants. It's complicated. All you need to know is that what might be easily attainable for some people can often be a lifesaver for others who can't get their hands on it. That's where we come in. It's as simple as that.
Xingqiu. I just noticed. For to activate.
You still have some important things to take care of, don't you? As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe. So I'm sorry, but I can't tell you for now. Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to every corner of the world, found your sibling, and neatly tied up all your loose ends along the way, you're welcome to come back here and I'll tell you all about it. You'll always be welcome in the Crux fleet. I hope I get to see you on board again someday.
See, what's this puzzle? This puzzle means something. Yes, I don't care for now.
Yeah, inside the labyrinth area.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Yes, all those puzzle means something, but it's quite obvious.
I'll see it later then. It's gotta be like hidden chests.
Oh, now I know why your adventure rank is higher. Because hangout event also give you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Also give you AR.
That's actually kind of fun.
Give you 100 per ending. I mean, it's not
Chief
bad,
Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue. They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. The pen of the Crux. Oh, that's a wild idea. Unfortunately, this ain't the Wanwen Bookhouse, kid. As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. They'll make up the armed portion of our crew. Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals. So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
Oh boy.
As I expected, you have a will to protect others. There are 2 main subjects that the Shield of the Crux focuses on: survival knowledge and entertainment. As I was saying earlier, survival knowledge includes prevention of injuries and diseases at sea, navigation and cartography, basic meteorology, etc. You can go learn about these skills from Yinxing, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respective fields. Each sailor has their own strengths and weaknesses. I'm no rookie, of course, but you shouldn't underestimate the knowledge of the crew. If there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, it's my people. Go and get to work. I'll have some questions to test you later.
Another chest. Very nice.
Life on the high seas, yes.
Hello, traveler. I'm Yinxing, the Crux's surgeon at sea. Whenever a sailor has a health problem, they come to me. I deal with it all, from seasickness and common colds to amputations and everything in between. Oh, I presume the captain arranged this, correct? All right then, let's begin. First of all, let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest danger that all new crew members face? That can certainly be a problem at sea, but it's not the biggest danger. The most dangerous thing for a newcomer is to underestimate the dangers of life at sea. Oh, I have seen many new crew members who see themselves as young and fighting fit and have no regard for safety. They think that since they are tough enough to look after themselves on land, they'll be fine at sea as well. Those are the ones that always end up in the sick bay. Everyone should know that being a sailor, especially on a long voyage, is a brutal job in an unforgiving environment. We have to face malnutrition when we're short on supplies, all kinds of injuries and diseases that the harsh ocean weather can bring, and even the psychological problems that can arise due to isolation and the lack of entertainment. To make things worse, the lack of medication and treatment options at sea can result in even minor health problems becoming serious, or even fatal. Oh, you probably thought I was joking, right? Well, that's not surprising. Most newcomers think the same way. But hopefully you now realize that with a little extra precaution, a lot of these things can be avoided. Well, I think that's enough for you to think over for now. Is there anything else you would like to know? Captain Beidou? Well, out of everyone I've met, she probably values people's lives and safety the most. Although I'm just a doctor, Beidou has given me the full authority to send any newcomers who I don't see as fit for service off the ship until they are ready to come back with the right attitude. Every time you're stocking up before a voyage, medicine takes top priority. I'm even allowed to choose the suppliers, regardless of the price. We have adequate budget for medical expenses. Do you know what Morgrubber, our bookkeeper, calls this? A significant financial risk. But Beidou knows the importance of having a healthy crew. That's why she has authorized me regardless. She places her full trust in me and believes that I can solve these problems. Of course, I have proven her right. So, to answer your question, that's how she thinks. Is there anything else you would like to know? Well, my pleasure. Okay, let's leave it there then. Be sure to take good care of your health.
Sorry about earlier, Traveler. We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet that we didn't notice we were going a little overboard. Good thing the captain stepped in. Oh! Well, in that case, you have come to the right person. I'm not just blowing smoke. You're looking at the most talented navigator in Liyue Harbor. I'll start by introducing some chart reading essentials for new sailors. Feel free to interrupt if you have any questions. Let's start with what to look for when you get a set of complicated charts. First, you should always look at any indicated shorelines, islands or reefs, water depths, hydrological conditions, and other hazards. With these features in mind, you can answer the basic question of, can I chart a safe course through this area? Visually, nautical charts are a little unique. Unlike land maps, most charts do not have a fixed scale, which means that it can be hard to precisely determine the exact distance between 2 points. The most advanced nautical charts come with a supplementary chart, which has different colored lines marked on it to indicate distances. It's worth mentioning that under my direction, the crux is using these advanced kinds of charts. Some cartographers mark out other points of interest on their charts, usually with their own special symbols. If they don't leave any accompanying notes, they can be very difficult to interpret. Not only those, we have tattered and torn charts that we've picked up from all over the place. To be honest, it can be quite a challenge, even for me. Some of these charts are really old and have symbols that I've never seen before. But if we don't decipher them, we will certainly miss many secrets of the sea. Fortunately, we have the captain with us. She managed to find some ancient books on semiotics that I can use to study the charts further. I don't think anyone other than our captain can manage to get these kinds of resources.
Oh, I see.
Old charts and ancient books on semiotics are not the kinds of things that are sold in your average marketplace. Oops, I've gotten off topic. Well, that just about covers the basics of chart reading. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler? My pleasure. A friend of Captain Beto is a friend of mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
My god. Please. Why are you making this so hard?
Yeah.
Really?
What are they?
Yes.
Hello, traveler. Are you here to learn about marine meteorology? In my line of work, I've got to have a pair of sharp eyes. I saw the captain showing you around the training grounds, and then you went to see Yingxing and Huixing. So I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member. Okay, let's get started. First, I'll introduce you to the basics of meteorology. Marine meteorology basically means keeping tabs on the weather as well as other ocean phenomena, so things like sea fog, storm surges, water spouts, and so on. These are all potential threats to safe navigation. Luckily, whatever weather might be coming up, There's always some kind of sign that gives it away in advance. Take waterspouts, for example. They're caused by high-speed rotating winds on the surface of the ocean. They can engulf large ships and do immense damage. But if you know that waterspouts can only form in an environment with high temperature, high humidity, and large clouds, then you can be well
He's about to
prepared.
poison him, isn't he?
You will be even more alert if you also know that the presence of winds blowing in opposite directions, with a significant difference in speed, is a direct precursor to the formation of waterspouts. And
He's
most
gonna die.
importantly,
This
if you
guy
spot a
gonna
small
die.
white vortex emerging
Nah,
from the
he's
clouds,
not gonna
you
die,
should
but he's gonna
immediately
get
notify the
poisoned.
crew to steer clear of what's ahead. So there you go.
Yeah, I know.
Those are the
That's why I
warning
say he's gonna
signs of
die.
waterspouts. I am proud to say that over the years, I haven't let a single one sneak up on my watch. Well,
Oh,
I'm good at
first-person
reading the
perspective,
sea,
amazing.
but I'm not as good as the captain when it comes to reading people. Do you know the small fishing village next to Wangshuin? I heard that when Captain was a kid, she worked there fishing with the adults. Later, she made her way to the harbor where she struggled to make a living. Managing to survive in an environment like that as a kid is solid proof of the captain's capabilities. If it wasn't for her, I never would have dreamed of taking this job. She gave me confidence and told me I could do it. You may not have heard, but I'm best known outside the Crux fleet for a slightly infamous story involving me, third-round knockout, and a few too many. Who would ever have thought that the rookie sailor who fell drunk into the sea and became a laughingstock among their now former crewmates would then go on to become a lookout for the Crux? But it's the unbelievable truth. It proves that having skills alone is not enough. You need someone like the captain who is a good judge of character. Find me anytime if you want to know more.
It's better on blood.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it would take you a while longer. So, what did you think? Now you know that the shield of the Crux is not such an easy job. Let's get started. First of all, life on the sea isn't always plain sailing. Injuries and illnesses happen all the time. But what is
So
the
how loud
single
is my
biggest danger facing
family?
crew members?
Can you hear my family or?
Yeah, I can hear the.
Is that your final
How loud?
answer?
On the
All
same
right,
as
on to
you.
the second question. As you've just learned, the fleet plots its
Yeah,
route
that's
using
better for
nautical
them,
charts. The charts used by the Crux have additional
so-
charts attached. The
Just
supplementary
sometimes
chart
they're
has
louder
lots
than
of lines in various
I'll
colors
just
for
mute
added
myself then.
reference.
Nice.
What is the purpose of these lines?
Uh-oh. See, I wasn't paying attention to this part. The supplementary charts those lines. Oh, these two.
Okay, interesting,
Yeah, it's
interesting.
these two.
Now, last question. On longer voyages, we have to be especially careful to avoid certain weather hazards that pose a threat to the integrity of the ship and the lives of the crew.
In real life.
For example, waterspouts. So my question is, how can we reliably predict waterspouts so we can avoid them?
Unleash says. The presence of dark clouds, strong winds in opposite direction, plus rings of white spots. Oh, there's vortices in the clouds.
Okay, those are all my questions. Do you want to know how you did? I gotta say,
Oh,
each time I
6
think
bucks,
I've wrapped
6
my
bucks.
head around how great you are, you surprise me with something new. You got them all correct. They weren't the most difficult questions, but they weren't ones you could bluff your way through either. You've clearly been paying attention to my crew. Okay then,
Thank
now
God
it's
for-
time to
thank
apply
God for
that
geography
endless talent
lessons,
of
eh?
yours to learning some new recreational activities.
Time to apply endless. Okay.
Don't worry. All our recreational activities are respectable and, above board. You need to realize that being out at sea might be fun for the first few days while everything's new, but before too long, looking at the same old sea every day and being so isolated from everything can really cause people to struggle mentally. That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity. We offer a lot of fun courses for our newcomer training, including fishing, photography, chess. Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening. Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've got some way of keeping themselves occupied at sea further down the line. Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that can be arranged. Well, for today, at least, let's stick to the training schedule drawn up by Juza. If I remember correctly, it should be photography today. Come on, I'll show you.
My god, I'm not sure if it's fake, but I just saw a video. Someone put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars in a 10 pool.
I can't hear you. My parents are
Listen up,
too loud.
everyone can go back and call it a day. The
Really
photography
that loud,
session
man.
has been
Fucking
postponed.
sound. Isn't your
What's
headphones
going on
over
here, Juza?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain,
No, but it's
the
still covering the
photography
ears,
teacher just sent word saying that she's fallen ill and doesn't want to risk coming in
Oh no, it's
in
not 5.
case
Someone
she
put
kills
5
over in
stars in
class.
fucking 110
I
pool.
see. That's quite unfortunate.
And 4 of them is yellow. What the hell? It's bullshit.
Amazing.
I don't know if it's fake, oh my god.
Oh? Quite the multi-talented one, aren't you? In that case, why don't you help us out and lead the class today?
Yeah, unfortunately, the original teacher canceled at short notice, so there's no time to schedule anything else instead. It would be great if the Traveler could step in as the teacher for the day.
It's up to you, Traveler. Great, it's settled then. Juza, let's muster everyone over here to meet the new teacher.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler. Oh yeah? What's that? Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind. So, who will it be? Me? Well, we could do that. Or, Guyunstone Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be a pity to not capture the scenery for posterity. So how about we snap Guyunstone Forest for today's class? Then there'd be no need for a model.
Come on, Captain. We talked about this. The photography class is supposed to be portrait photography. Have you forgotten? Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring after a while. I bet it'd keep the crew more entertained if we got them learning portrait photography so they could record moments in each other's daily lives. Those were your exact words, Captain.
Were they now? Strange. I don't seem to remember anything about that. Well, then in that case, how about Huixing? I bet she's perfect for the camera. Or Fuzhong. Or Mora Grubber. Even little Yue.
Seriously, Captain? Little Yue? You're just trying to wriggle your way out of this. This isn't like you. You are the captain, after all. Of all of us, you're the best suited to being a model.
I agree. You were the one who invited the Traveler to be the teacher, so you should cooperate, Captain. Besides, Captain, you've never had your photo taken. It's high time you got one. You know, a heroic and striking kind of picture. We can even use it to promote the fleet during recruitment.
Real funny, guys.
Oh my god, Beta was camera shy.
Well, if you say so. I'm not one to spoil the fun. So, what do I do now, Traveler? Like this? You're kidding, right? I've never had my photo taken before, but something this simple shouldn't be a challenge for me. It must be the lighting or something. You've got it wrong. I never said that. You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Sounds good to me. That's a good idea, isn't it, guys?
The lighting may still be a problem, but I'm open to persuasion. If you have a suitable place in mind, I can consider it. Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. It depends on the place you have in mind. A view overlooking Liyue Harbor, huh? Sounds nice, but on second thought, I don't have any love for a lifeless gadget like the camera. I'd prefer to be having fun together with my crew. I guess I'm used to that rowdy bunch. So I think we can just forget the whole modeling thing for now. Sorry about that. I guess I'll owe you a
Take one
favor.
now. You pass mommy. Oh, I got messed up. You go check the thing.
What do you say?
Huh? Anything?
Go out low.
No, I messed up the thing I even. No, I forgot there was a thing.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh?
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure that dialogue option has only one
There's
path to
that
actually
modesty.
succeed.
I guess so.
First of all, life on the sea isn't all, but what is the single biggest danger? Is that your fun? As you've just learned, the supplementary Okay, and on longer voyages. So, my question. Okay, so I gotta say, each time I think I've wrapped my head around how great you are, you surprise me with something new. You got them all. Okay then. Now it's time to apply that. You need to realize looking at the same old sea every day. That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity. We offer a lot of. Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening. Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've got some way of keeping themselves occupied at sea further down the line. Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that can be arranged. Well, for today at least, let's stick to the training schedule drawn up by Juza. If I remember correctly, it should be photography today. Come on.
Listen up, everyone.
What's going on?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain.
I see. That's oh? Quite. In that case, why don't you help us out?
Yeah, unfortunately, it would be great if the.
It's up to you, Traveler. Great. It's.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler. Oh yeah? What's that? Fair enough. So, who will it be?
Huh? Me? Oh, actually, I just remembered that the legs of these new chairs I purchased are a bit too long, so I should go take care of that immediately. I really should.
So, who will it be?
Whoa, me? You can't be serious. If a bad picture of a guy like me gets to the crew, I'm sure everyone will blame the photographer for doing a bad job. I'm just thinking about your reputation here, Traveler. You'd better find someone else. Ah, how about Captain Beidou? I think she would be great.
So, who will it be?
But on a day like this, how is it possible? I guess I need to keep a good lookout today. Of course I can. But I think that's enough multitasking without adding modeling to the list too.
So, who will it be? Me? Well, we could do that. Or Stone Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be a pity to not capture the scenery for posterity. So how about...
Come on, scenery look... Those were your exact...
Well, then in that case, how about Hui or Fuzhong?
Seriously, Captain? You are the captain?
I agree. Besides, Captain, we can even use it...
Right. Well, if you say... So, what do I do now, Traveler? Like this? You're kidding, right? I've never had my photo taken before, but something this simple shouldn't be a challenge for... It must be the lighting or something. I never said that. You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Sounds good to me.
But I'm... Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. Well, but if I want to enjoy the ocean breeze, why don't I just stay on board? So, I think we can just forget the whole modeling thing for now. Sorry about that. I guess I'll owe you a favor.
Oh my god, no, I have to go back. It's just, oh, Jesus Christ.
Go back.
Another.
Ah, yes.
Listen up, everyone.
What's going on here?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain.
I see. That's... Oh? Quite. In that case, why not?
Yeah, it would be great if...
It's up to you, Traveler. Great. It's settled.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that's one. Oh yeah? What's that? Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind. So, who will it be? Me? Stone Forest. So how about...
Come on, Captain. Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring after a while. Those were your exact...
Well, then in that... Or Fuzhong.
Seriously, Captain? You are the captain after all. Of all of us, you're the best.
I agree. Besides, we can even...
Well... So, what do I do now? Like... this? You're... It must be... I never said... You mean...
Sounds good to me.
But I'm... Just to be... The fishing... How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. I don't think I've ever seen it on a single map. I'm surprised that you remember such a trivial detail. He's right, though. I did live there for a while. And now that you've mentioned it, it's given me the urge to go back and take a look around. Well then, let's go. We can take this opportunity to pay my old home a visit.
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
It's certainly seen better days. It was never that impressive, but at least back in the day, it was a lively village and home to several families. I wonder how long these last few old houses will remain standing. Nothing as dramatic as you might think. A few small incidents occurred, and then people began to leave. Come on, let's take a walk around. People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver. With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which had been passed down from generation to generation. I learned a lot from them when I was here. Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called.
Sorry, who the hell is
To
Harbinger
Zhong.
Liberator?
Zhong?
Yes.
I barely remember this name. You're right. I was only about 5 or 6 years old when I first arrived here. I was homeless and had to wander around the streets. I remember finally managing to find half a rice bun, but then a stray dog jumped out and snatched it away from me. Half a rice bun was not something I was willing to give up so easily at the time, so I chased it all the way to this neighborhood. Then a few fishermen saw us running and stopped me. They were kind enough to give me some food. Seeing me stop, the dog also stopped running, but straight away it keeled over and never got up again. Maybe it was too tired, or maybe it had starved to death. I went over and saw that the dog still had the half rice bun in its mouth. It didn't let go even at the very end. Poor thing. Had I known the dog was so weak, I would have let it take that half rice bun. I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death over some scraps of food. But I got lucky. The village chief took pity on me and brought me to their home. That's how I ended up staying here. Do you know what the name Beto means? Come on, I'll explain along the way. About a year or two after I arrived, the village chief fell ill during the winter and passed away. During that same period, the harvest was getting worse and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day. Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch.
Man, that took a while actually.
But in the end, they all turned on me,
quite long.
saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in. They said I was bad luck. They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived.
Okay, let's get some
Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out. They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault.
I should talk to them a bit, but
I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Beto.
Nice.
Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village. They shouted, "Nando controls life. Beto controls death. Beto controls death." Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Beto was a constellation. And the Alcor, one of its stars, was an omen of death. Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief. I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in would grow up to be seen as a curse that brought about the village's total destruction. What do you mean? Is that all? And let me guess, you got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well? Well, you seem to wreak havoc on a grander scale than I ever could.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to convince me that I'm not cursed. I appreciate it, and I'll take it. Let's not forget that the people whose names stick around are the ones who emerge from the stormy seas unscathed. And the ones who get swept away in the wind are the fledgling birds who couldn't hack it. I, for one, have never encountered a storm I couldn't weather. But your journey's far from over, isn't it? Just remember, there's no telling what else you might encounter in this vast world. So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale, tell them Captain Beto demands to have the honor along with you. Remember, you'll always have the captain of the Crux to back you up wherever you go. Two cursed scapegoats banding together for survival. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at the same time, I kinda dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Right, teacher? Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So, do I need to strike a pose? All right. How about this?
Nice.
Stabilize! Be still.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Do you want to see one? better.
Yeah.
Is it C1?
No.
For the second.
See for the second key. Ouch. Ouch.
Nice. Save the picture.
So, is it done yet? Please don't tell me that it looks weird. Show me.
Well, me, you promise not to be me.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Now give it here. Yes. I see. All right. On behalf of the Crux, thank you very much for your photography class today. You've been an excellent teacher, and I couldn't be more satisfied. Now, as captain of the Crux, I am exercising my official right to requisition this photograph for future promotion and recruitment purposes. So I'm afraid I'll be holding on to this.
Waiting for another
That's fine with
anniversary
you,
drama.
though, right?
Hello, Joel.
What?
It's like gonna be the next. We are 3 months away from the next anniversary.
Yeah. And then
Are you ready for another anniversary controversy?
a shitstorm? Oh hell yeah, I was ready from the last anniversary already. What are you doing?
Oh, you can hear that.
Sounds weird.
Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief. I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in. What do you mean? Is that all?
Okay, I've been waiting for the anniversary since last year. I'm expecting the same shitstorm to
Then
happen
let me
because they
guess.
have yet to change.
You got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well? Well, I appreciate it. Let's not forget that the people for one, that your journey's far. So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand
Review
you as
bomb
a
maybe not
scapegoat
so
just because
serious
you're the
anymore
one who
because
lived to tell the tale,
Everybody that can review.
tell them Captain Beidou
Tower
demands
of
to have the
Fantasy is
honor along
coming
with
out
you.
around the
Remember,
anniversary of
You'll
Genshin.
always have the cat.
So they'll just boycott it.
Two cursed scapegoat. I kind of dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Come on, let's not. So?
What? The nerve! What do you think this is? I don't want to do this whole modeling thing. Hey, cut it out. No more pictures.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yes, be Primogen. Let's go.
Left with one.
Oh yes.
Let's take the key. What's this one?
Oh, it's the other treasure hunt.
Oh, quite long.
Instead of Burly Plains is the I think it's Chingsum. Okay.
Are you sure it's not the Guyan Stone Forest?
Oh, it's not cross. I forgot other options. My god, look, it's Mystic Enhancement Loss. Call Lapis. And a normal, it's a normal crystal, I think.
Really?
I guess so, I don't know. When you refine it, it becomes pink, I guess.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck. We searched the wreckage. At first, I thought, but after a closer look, as for, I'd say I've explored. So I thought of you. No, is that right? Here's the map. See what you. So.
Wait, somebody over in your house today.
It's Chinsa Village. The hell?
Chinsa Village. I don't see the resemblance at all.
Yes,
How'd you come to that conclusion?
Call it intuition again.
Okay then. I'm definitely a rookie at this.
Oh,
but your word's good enough for me. Time for a trip to Chinsa.
Then I'll go first.
You're coming with me, of course.
Goodbye.
I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
I guess I'm alone again. Left way. I guess I also will be ending after this. Is it even worth pulling? Nah.
It's raining again? Oh.
Yeah, what's my yen face constellation? Oh my god. Or they not get any of her. It's a C6. Man. Okay, never mind.
If
Let's
the
not
rain
play
washes away the
Ah, Beto! Wow, and the traveler. My goodness, what's the occasion? Just here to visit us old folks once again? It hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crux. But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These two young rascals. They've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other. I'm too old to get through to them. They won't listen to me. Please, talk some sense into them.
Rest assured, Granny Zhuoshin, whatever the situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beto. You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
Captain, please. Help me get justice.
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out. Tell me everything.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here, I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is. But anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops. I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now, how is that fair?
Captain, I'm innocent. They're not even my finches. I just thought they looked kind of cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests. I swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
So, yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches gonna finch, you know. These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
So that's how it is. I think I got the picture. What's your take? Yeah, you have a point. Gee, let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you. What would you say to that?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden. So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
All right, deal. My only condition is, you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Oh, come on. But I never raised them, did I?
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Captain Beto's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money for them, huh?
Well...
Don't worry. My offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the compensation. This way, you get something back for looking after them.
Okay, then. Okay. I'll pay the compensation.
I hope you two are very grateful indeed to Beto. I dare say no one else will be quite so accommodating toward the people of our village.
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work for the Crux. The fleet wouldn't be what it is today without them, so please think nothing of it. Gee, Wenjing, I guess you're free to go.
Captain Beto, you're here.
Pops Shing, it's been a long time. How've you been?
Don't get me started. I've been having some real trouble with that neighbor of mine, Jen. We keep having the same argument, and it just goes nowhere. I heard you were in the village, so I rushed over to seek your help.
What's the issue?
Oh, come with me. You'll see. Let's go find Jen and clear this whole thing up, face to face.
What's the beginning? staircase.
Captain Beidou, you're here.
I heard that you and Pops Xing had a little misunderstanding. So, what's up? Tell me about it.
Zhen planted a tree on his property a few years back. I had no issue with it at the time. It's just a tree. But a few years on, it's grown taller than the roof of my house. Every morning when I get up and open the window, I just want to feel the sun on my face. But I'm greeted instead by the looming shadow of my neighbor's tree. It really affects my mood.
Oh, this
I asked Jen to cut it down so I could get some sunlight back on my property. But he said no. It's like he's done this on purpose just to drive me crazy.
Captain Beidou, you gotta believe me. I didn't intend to block the sunlight, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's not just any old tree, you see. That tree was planted there by my late father. Not long after he planted it, he passed away. And just before he passed, he left me with some parting words. He said our family's fortune was inauspicious and we needed something to suppress the bad luck. That's what he planted the tree for. How can I just chop it down? I'll be honest, I spent a few years studying in Liyue Harbor, so I don't actually share his superstitious beliefs. But still, that doesn't change the fact that this was my father's dying wish.
Okay, I think I'm all clear on the situation. What are you thinking? Yeah, you have a point. Zhen, I'm truly sorry to hear that your father passed away. But look, you can't use that as an excuse for harming other people. You really should have thought about the impact that planting that tree would have on your neighbors before you went ahead with it. However, this tree is special to you. I understand that, and it would be cruel to make you chop it down. So, how about you move the tree to somewhere where it won't block the sunlight? Somewhere else in your courtyard, or even outside it if you have to. Just as long as it stops posing a problem for Pops Xing. Zhen, Pops Xing, thoughts?
Your idea works for me, Captain Beidou. Forcing Zhen to cut it down was never my real goal. I just want some sunlight back. That's all I ask.
Honestly, I already considered that. It's a nice idea, but the tree's way too big. We haven't got the manpower in the village to take on a task like that.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I'll just have my crew head down to the harbor and find you a few pairs of strong arms. Problem solved. While they're at it, I'll have them find you a gardener, too. This tree's a little overdue for a manicure.
Wow, thank you so much, Captain Beidou. Now that this is resolved, it'll be such a relief to be able to put it all behind me. On a separate note, I remember the Crux last visited the village not very long ago. Is there some special reason why you're back in person so soon?
Nothing all that special, just personal reasons. I'm looking for some treasure.
Huh? Treasure? Wait a second. That reminds me, I saw Chongping and Defu arguing in the fields earlier. It sounded like they were both trying to lay claim to some treasure. I don't know if it's related to the one you're looking for, but anyway, they're probably still there now.
Really? Okay, well, you and Pops Xing can go about your business now. I'll go see what the situation is.
Oh yeah, let's spin this. Let's plunge from nowhere.
Huh? Beidou, you're just in time. Defu's being completely unreasonable.
What happened?
I'm not being unreasonable, Captain. I got Chongping to help me plow my land because it's the busy season. And then, what do you know? He plows up a treasure chest. Way I see it, it's my land, so the treasure belongs to me, right? I think it's a pretty clear-cut case.
You say that, Defu, but what you're forgetting is that I came to help you plow your fields out of the goodness of my heart, and you haven't paid me a single mora. It was also my plowing that turned up this chest, However you cut it, surely I'm entitled to at least some of the treasure.
The domestic drama just keeps coming today. What are your thoughts? Okay, I think I'm up to speed here. If you two really want to take this further, I can get a legal expert from Liyue Harbor to adjudicate. As for the costs, I'll cover them. What do you think? Neither of you seems thrilled about this course of action. Okay, so plan B. I'll be straight with you. The reason I came here today was to look for some treasure. Chances are it's hiding right there in the chest you're both fighting over. So, how about you two stop fighting over it and do me a favor by handing it to me? Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If either of you ever needs anything in the future, the Crux will not hesitate to lend you our support.
Captain, you're far too kind, really. Indebted? That won't be necessary. If you want this chest, you go ahead and take it.
You give it away that
Yep,
easy.
totally agree. If only I'd known you were looking for this chest. You should have said something. I would have delivered it to you personally to save you the trip.
It seems like it's been quite a busy day for you, helping us settle all our little quarrels. Come on, let's go to the village. I'll rally the masses. We'll get some good food and good drink and have a good old get-together.
Don't worry about the chest. I'll carry it over.
Wow, so nice. Oh. Didn't have that already? Oh, it's midnight. Oh yes. This time of time is supposed
Take it easy. Take it easy.
What a fine day today has been. Beto has solved an awful lot of problems in our village.
She sure has. Without Captain Beto, that compensation payment would have bankrupted me. Yeah, and if it weren't for Captain Beto, I'd still be arguing with Pops Xing.
Hear, hear! We have plenty to thank Captain Beto for, I'm sure. I propose a toast in her honor.
To Captain Beto. Cheers!
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink to our heart's content. Cheers! Phew, that really hit the spot. Want to get some air? The view in this place is pretty good. We can take a look through the contents of that chest while we're at it. Chongping placed it by the water wheel. Are you kidding? Beto can handle her liquor. Come on, let's go.
Oh, she's gonna be drunk. Oh. Oh god, excuse me. This is a unique model for a chest.
So, I've been thinking. Everyone seems to trust me enough to let me have the final word on their disputes. But don't you think some of my solutions can be a little stupid? You can laugh, I don't mind. Take Chongping and Dufu's wrangling over that chest, for instance. I had no clue who it should belong to, so I just came up with this stupid idea of taking it for myself. At least that way, neither of them would feel like it was unfair. But, I mean, I'm no Ningguang. I can't make a perfect deal every time. And I'm no Yanfei either. Not all my judgment calls are going to be 100% fair and square. I am Beto, and my strength is in trading favors. You think I should be more selective? Some people think their favors are so valuable that they need to plan out how and when to use them to maximize the return on their investment. They view the favor as a bargaining chip. Others see doing favors as a burden, not worth anything in monetary terms and prone to getting you locked in a cycle of constantly returning the favor back and forth. But the way I see it, favors are what keep people connected to one another. Over thousands of years, the people of Liyue have created bonds between each other by doing someone a favor here and asking for a favor there. This means that no individual is truly on their own out there. When someone falls down, there's an invisible net made of human connections, waiting to catch them and get them back on their feet.
Stop making that.
Over the years, I've come to owe favors to a great many people, and many other people have come to owe me one. These are the countless bonds between us, like so many fish in the sea. And they're the reason that the Crux and I have survived the countless hardships we faced. I believe that if there ever comes a day when the world is overrun by monsters, Liyue's legal system collapses and the land is thrust back into an age of war, it's these bonds that will see us all through the dark days ahead, until we come out on the other side. I'm not saying that. But either way, we have a pretty firm bond between us already, don't you think? Was this wind brewed in a winery? It's making me lightheaded. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally just talking about.
Hey, I forgot it's not important.
Oh, yeah, the chest! Oh, I got so immersed in our conversation that I forgot all about the main event. Come on, let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, that's it? A whole lot of nothing? That's not exactly what I was looking for. But you know what? I don't care. The fun part was going on a treasure hunt with you. Come on, let's get back to the party. Tonight, we go big before we go home.
And just like that, we have done all of our things, right? Yes. Yes, 3 Primo Giants. Yay. Oh, I guess sometimes it's like quite late for me. Like all these cards. Guess we can just end the stream here. Right? Yes. Adios.
Game's up. Fun's over.